Hey people, Intruded 53, SDL Province, blue team, got some Techmarines. First up is Fritz, rocking some Ultramarines, and Scummy. These guys start in ranged combat, putting out some good damage, and they can also support their structures and repair. Alongside FURAX is a big stompy Hive Tyrant, very durable hero that walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense, disruption and support, begins in melee combat with a basic synapse, and is like a shiny gold Hive Tyrant, okay. Red team, a whole bunch of Eldar. First up, Sir Gunter the Kaiser is a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat, some powerful disruption and support. Alongside two Warp Spider Exarchs. First up, VanguardVinci. Is this Exarch? I don't think so. And Kung Fu Panda. There he goes. These guys are teleporting heroes that fight in ranged combat. Great for capping and harassing with some powerful controlled abilities. They can get a nasty melee weapon too. That guy gets out of there. Hive Tyrant cannot walk through these walls. These are heavy crush walls, so you need a dreadnought or a tank or something to walk through, or drive through. Warlock knocking things down, now trying to tie up the Marines as the Dire Avengers edge forward. We do have Banshees for all of the Eldar players. Power melee ready to go. Good special, these guys in trouble now. The Techmarine has fled to the garrison, and now Scouts in a big trouble. Did they get out of there? I think one model's far enough away. Yeah, they're okay. Techmarine does some good damage from the garrison there. Took out a couple of Banshees. And Warp Spider gets on the power. Of course they do. Warlock knocked over by shotguns. Yep, by shotguns, and now runs. Pushing all the way up here though is Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Didn't get the VP. Wants to kill stuff. Are they going to early power harass here? They are. It's a bold move, not getting the VP or the rep point over there and trying to stabilize, going straight for the power. They are going to get one generator, it looks like. Is the shotgun blast ready yet? I don't think it's cooled down yet. There's a war shout and a chop chop chop. We have the aspect of strength. No aspect for you. These guys are also getting the aspect of strength. Eldar have been forced off the east side. Power's now back in blue hands, and they're getting their victory point back as well, thanks to some Hormagaunts. Double termagants then. No toxin sacs or adrenal glands. We do have Raveners on the way. Raveners, very popular these days. Pretty good value unit. Good range damage, disruption at a decent price. Here they are. Well, looks like they're going towards the west side, maybe. Hive Tyrant is here, stomping around. Might get a flank on this Eldar stuff. I think they've spotted it. Dire Avengers fleeting away. Do have a grenade available as well. Banshees are going to be alright, I think. How did he get knocked over? Oh, Rangers out of nowhere with some kinetic pulse shenanigans knocking them over. Seemed like it knocked them away from the Warlock's Disruptor when they did that. Warlock is getting a Merciless Witchblade, a guarding weapon team on the way for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Rangers getting spotted here because they were firing. And they're forced to retreat. Fritz, you need to get something else on the field, buddy. We have Mastercrafted Bolter up. Going to help control those Banshees with the high-powered shot. Maybe. Maybe it's already been used. There's a lot of DPS though, this thing. Almost 38 piercing DPS. And then you can use the high-powered shot for a big burst of damage too. These guys looking for a grenade, maybe? Might want to get around the back of them there. Oh, there we see the high-powered shot. Took out a Dire Avenger. There he goes. Gets around the back, negating that cover. Meanwhile, Tyranids got through onto this power, but Banshee's getting into the back lines with a war shout. And no toxin sacs, so they couldn't be stopped. Hormagaunts have been dropped. Warlock comes back out. Techmarine flees. Did you kill? He killed some Dire Avengers, didn't wipe them out. 464 to 449. Blue team get their VP back again. Warp Spider flees on the east side. What shenanigans? What is he up to? You have a full power here. Trying to push through the mid now is Scummy. Also has Mastercrafted Bolter up. With double tactical Marines too. No Flamer. Rangers, oh, double Rangers getting shots in from VanguardVinci. We also have one from Kung Fu Panda. That can be nasty to deal with. No assault marines yet. I guess the Raveners could go after them with their Burrow Strike grenade. Dodged. Almost knocked them into the grenade there. Did the Rangers. That was pretty good. Well, almost pretty good. Bolter fire. Wrecking those Rangers if you get close enough, I guess. West side is still red. Merciless Witchblade is in there with its fancy special attack, draining energy per hit too. Fritz really didn't get anything else out in tier 1, eh? What is their plan here? Very quick Razorback? Maybe? They don't quite have a big power advantage though on Kaiser. Here comes help from the Tyranids. Goes tier 2, does FURAX. Destructor's pretty decent on some termagants there. Uh-oh, Warlock might have stayed here too long. And they did stay there too long, go down. Got a generator though. Now this one's been built all the way over there. Tier 2 for Fritz. Tier 2 for Kung Fu Panda. I think they are going to get the VP back here. Tax could have done with a little bit more healing, but what are you going to do? Red team pushing through the mid. Getting onto the VP. Warp Spiders are good at that. We do have improved targeters for Kung Fu Panda. Oh, look at this. Fully populated power point on the eastern edge from the Tyranids. Being happily bashed by Banshees, jumping up and down with their power swords. Doesn't want to steal it, I guess. It's really hard to hold, that's why. If you steal it, you'll just get stolen back. 390 to 441. Double cap for the red team, but there's the 2-1 now. Warp Spider of VanguardVinci on the west side. What are we going to see queued up here for tier 2? Zone Throat maybe. Oh, nothing yet. Any Wargear is the Hive Tyrant? Nope. We do have Bionics for the Techmarine. Another good tool to use against melee squads. If they get too close to you, just smack them with your servo arm thing. I wish that was animated a bit more, the servo arm, with like melee attacks and stuff. It does get animated when you're building things, I guess. Can they get on the power? It's a concerted push by the blue team on the eastern edge. I think they're going to do it. But now Fritz has to try and hold this alone. Is there 2 Eldar players here? Yeah, there were 2 Eldar players. VanguardVinci now going towards the eastern side. Quick power bash, lads. Maybe. Termagants not helping. We have triple Termagants now for FURAX. All with the toxin sacks. They got 2 gens. One's being rebuilt, and here come the Banshees. A well-timed washout and a mass retreat from the Termagants. Still some things in play. Raveners are now gone. Hive Tyrant is still there. The Marines are still here with the Techmarine. These guys got away with 1 model. Banshee's doing so much work here. Were they really not suppressed or crippling poisoned by anything there? They got in a flash. Guardian weapon team here behind the energy shield. 353 to 436. It's a dreadnought from Fritz. That's their big play. Warp Spider squad on the way for VanguardVinci. Scouts, I'm not sure what they were up to. They got caught in a bad position there. Techmarine eating sniper shots and being knocked over by the Merciless Witchblade's ranged attack. Need to run away, buddy. Really wanted to get that high-powered shot off and then goes down. Should get revived from there, though. Banshees were on the power briefly. I think they got one of the generators and then drop a model. That's worth it. You'll take a generator for a Banshee model any day. Fire Dragons on the way for Kaiser to help counter this dreadnought that they now face. Starts off as a melee unit for the Space Marines. And it's a pretty scary one. Banshees certainly do not want to fight it, even with their heavy melee spear. They'll be torn apart. Easy to keep away from it though when you're Eldar, hey? Now the Techmarine down, not going to be able to suppress things. Oh, gone for the assault cannon. So it can keep its range from the Fire Dragons, which are going to be a big threat here. They are to have fusion guns. Good damage to all targets from close range, getting their Exarch up. There's your barrage. A decent barrage there. Here comes some Tyranid help. Range synapse from the Venom Brood will buff all of these termagants. They are being hit from the other side, need to be careful. Fire Dragons using their special ability which speeds them up, I believe. It gives them good fire on the move, but they got wrecked. Oh no, that was Faltro's wing. Enhance on those Fire Dragons. More speed, more damage. It's an awesome buff, especially for Fire Dragons and Banshees. But they were dealt with relatively quickly. Crushing Claws, Hive Tyrant, and the Bonded Exoskeleton. This guy's ready to roll now. Blue team stabilizing a bit on this west side. Dreadnought making a huge difference as you'd expect. And now this Hive Tyrant is really scary too. Seeing off the Eldar threat. We do have a Wraith Lord though from VanguardVinci and from Kung Fu Panda. Getting a shoulder mounted shuriken. This guy's not getting anything yet. They are on the power-ish. Getting this wreck point is what they're trying to do. Grenade on the scouts. Can they dodge it? Mostly dodged it, I think. Didn't get knocked over at least. And they're going to grab the wreck point back, I guess. Hive Tyrant taking a bunch of damage from Rangers. Now needs to retreat. Got to get the crippling poison on these guys. Been really slow with that, has FURAX so far. I don't think I've seen them use crippling poison on the Banshees once. Oh, there it is. Once they're in combat, they used it. Special attack from the Wraith Lord misses. Dreadnought's being chased. Fire Dragons on it, Wraith Lord in it. Goes into melee, being repaired. Need to tie up these Fire Dragons in melee, and they can't. And down it goes. It was actually the Wraith Lord that gets the last hit. Just pushes it back to blow up there. 288 to 373. Now what is Fritz going to do? Ouch. That sword is nasty. Tier 3 for FURAX. And Scummy has a tank. Look at this. That will help deal with the Wraith Lords, that's for sure. Do we have any Bright Lance Wraith Lords? This one doesn't have an upgrade, so that could get a Bright Lance. There is also Haywire Grenade. So they certainly have options to deal with the tank. But Dire Avengers is not one of those options. They are fleeting away. West side, Warlock power bashing with a merciless switchblade. You do you, buddy. There we go. Well done. He got it. Melter Gun Techmarine to help deal with the Wraith Lords. And now Signum Armor for Fritz. What about you? Also a Melter Gun. This guy's just marching back. 288 to 342. 1-to-1 cap. The Hive Tyrant, of course, can get stuck in on the Wraith Lords, although they do have melee resistance. Can keep them in place maybe for the Melter Guns to do their thing. Also have the Venom Brood, of course. Nothing on the way for Fritz. No Devastators. I would probably get double Devastators here. Yeah, you are facing some Rangers, but you can get one with a Heavy Bolter, one with a Las Cannon, do some work. Guardian Weapon Team gets away there. It's a decent little flank from FURAX. Needs to be careful of grenades. There's one. And the Fire Dragons, of course. Distortion field on these guys now. From the global bar of the Warlock. But they are persuaded to leave. But can they persuade the Wraith Lord to leave? They cannot. They just retreat out of there. Could have stayed in play, I think. I think those guys could have stayed in play. Hive Tyrant getting some hits in on retreat. Are you now going to fight the Warlock? You are. Easily wins that fight, but here comes a Wraith Lord. Invulnerability is up. Oh, takes out the Warlock. He just stood there and died. Doing some work, that guy now. I didn't give him a name, did I? This is now Santiago, the Hive Tyrant. I'm sorry, buddy. 288 to 325. A 2-to-1 cap here. It's another Wraith Guard. Oh, sorry, the first Wraith Guard. Wasn't a Wraith Lord. Oh, that was a clutch infiltration then from the Hollow Field Rangers, saving the Wraith Lord. It's now getting some repairs. Can't believe it got away. Fire Dragons again proving their worth and getting a tank down. Awesome stuff. See a council now for Sir Gunter the Kaiser, and here comes a Carnifex for FURAX. Time to bring the massive aliens out, eh? Decent grenade. Didn't drop a model either. Not sure what the Techmarine's up to here. Scummy goes down. Did have his shield, but wasn't activated. There's Mark Target and some melter gun shots. Doing chunks of damage, but are not enough to stop them getting in there. And you don't have, you don't have bionics. You just use the Mark Target. Falcon on the way for VanguardVinci. Carnifex hits the field. What Carnifex we're gonna see? Here comes a Fire Prism too. And here it is. Starts off as a melee unit, but you can get 3 specializations for your Carnifex. All of them pretty damn good. We're going for the Barb Strangler then. Level 3 Hive Tyrant. Really? Only level 3? Basically solo the Warlock. I'm not sure if they're going to get revive here super easily. The west side is turning red. 288 to 239. Fritz still doesn't have another unit on the field. I guess they went to that tier 3, eh? Maybe they're trying to get a Land Raider up. I think they are. We know how good Land Raiders are in a 3v3. Although you're up against triple Eldar, that's potentially 3 Eldritch Storms on your face. Looks like we are going to get revive. Bond and Exarch helping out. Oh, we got a Venerable Dreadnought from Fritz. Dropped in. This guy's unique to the Techmarine. Has tons of health and also charge around. He's gone straight for the Dark Age of Technology, which takes it up to 2050 hit points at level 1, which is pretty nuts. This might be too far to be taking your Venerable Dreadnought, buddy. Got very excited at the thought of crushing the Falcon. Might go down now. There's a Fire Prism here. The Falcon's doing good damage. There's Fire Dragons and a Wraith Lord. Not sure if this guy's going to get away. And Autark as well with the Fusion Gun. Tried to charge away. Didn't quite work out. Yeah, it's going to go down. There it is. Stoicism activates. And he didn't last long, poor bastard. Here's some Terminators now for Scummy. Barb Strangler. Nasty, nasty weapon. Doing big damage to all targets with an instant suppression on it. So Council, bad news for Terminators, these guys. Lots of power melee damage and great mobility to chase them down. Not sure why they turned to use the missile launcher there, or maybe they were aiming for the Fire Prism. Carnifex also getting chased. It's a really good push by the Eldar. Terminator's able to teleport away, barely. Dropped only 1 model. 2 to 1 for blue still. Eldar focused on killing stuff right now. The blob of Tyranids have to retreat. Haven't seen the Venom Brood do much in terms of actually getting on a vehicle and shooting it. I'm sure they have. Blue team pushing through. Techmarine did go down somehow. Not sure what killed him. Do have a Bright Lance over there. Wraith Lord might want to back away. Need some repairs. Another Carnifex and now tier 3 for VanguardVinci. Fritz, what are you going to get, buddy? Having a rough time in tier 3 here. These Tactical Marines, they'll be fine against a Bright Lance, but maybe not against some Wraith Guard. Need to back away. Scouts getting the cap. It's going to be a 2 to 1, I think, but not for long. Warp Spider with his Entangling Web. Enhanced Warp Jump Generator and improved Targeters. Ready to annoy things. The Entangling Web will be great against the Terminators because they can't retreat out of that kind of thing. Wraith Lord's done really well for Kung Fu Panda. VanguardVinci, unless they've already queued something up, doesn't really have the resources to get anything out in tier 3. We'll have to wait a little while. Red team are going to get the west side back. Hey Fritz. Oh, there's the Land Raider Redeemer now on the way. Gonna need some support though to keep that thing alive. Barb Strangler and Barb Strangler. Why not? Level 5 Hive Tyrant leading from the front lines. Maybe he should think about getting his warp field up. Make him even tankier. Falcon might be dealt with here. Mark target and Venom Brood on rear armor. Almost got it. Almost. If it gets away, it'll probably get the shield on it, the tier 3 shield. Blue team massing up here for a concerted push. Are we going to see an Eldritch on their face? Kung Fu Panda does have one available. Land Raider Redeemer not quite out yet. Down goes a Fire Prism though. Bar of Stranglers will wreck anything. And there's a Stone Guard Veteran. So there's the Eldritch. Largely escaped, I think. Oh, maybe not. Did the Stone Guard die? The Stone Guard lived. 2 of them apparently lived. Amazing. Did kill a bunch of Termagants, but they got away kind of okay-ish there. These guys need to be careful though. You can't suppress those Wraith Guard, and they will hurt you quite a lot. Avatar of Cain on the way now for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Hive Tyrant Santiago trying to get in on those Wraith Guard fellas. Just ready to leave. Is this the same Falcon? It is the same Falcon. Now has the Energy Field Shield. Another Fire Prism for Kung Fu Panda. It's a good push by the blue team. And now they have a Land Raider to fall back to. Basically a mobile base. Can retreat back to it and reinforce off it, all that good stuff. And it's got a multi-melter, so it is a threat to the Falcon. Puts the shield up, backs away. And they don't have an Eldritch anymore. VanguardVinci is close-ish. Getting another Fire Prism going. Avatar's not quite up yet. Fritz still has the scout, so they can repair the Land Raider pretty well. These guys switching back to their Hellfire rounds to put some acid on these Dire Avengers. FURAX does have a nuke as well. That could stop a cap. 179 to 184. It's very close on VPs. I feel like Red Team have had the best of most of the fighting, but haven't been as diligent as possible maybe on this Western VP, grabbing it and keeping it. Fire Dragons getting eviscerated by Land Raider Redeemer shots. It's getting really close though, wanting to get that Frag Assault, hey. It's now going to take a hell of a lot of damage from the Avatar and the Wraith Guard and the Falcon. Looks like it's going to maybe be okay. There's some repair going in. I think that's the global repair. Blessing of the Omnissiah. Might not last long though. Needs to keep moving. Did not keep moving and down it goes. That was a pretty quick Land Raider. Why would you push it up like that? Frag Assault should not be used like offensively most of the time. Really wanted to get it off. 143 to 184. And that might have doomed the blue team there. Land Raider could have done so much work for them. Fritz. What did you just get? Terminators? Or is it another Venerable or something? It is another Venerable Dreadnought. Awesome. See what it can do to these Seer Council fellas here. There's the Emperor's Fist. Immediately gets the Dark Age of technology. Surprised I didn't kill more Seer Council there. They are level 3, I suppose. Red team are retaking the west side, but can they keep it? They've done a great job of keeping it so far. They are ahead on VPs though. Refractor field up here for Scummy. And a Predator tank on the way. The Venerable Dreadnought is not going to last too long. It charges away, but it's being chased and goes down. Fritz has done a great job keeping their marquee tier 3 units going. Oh, the Falcon actually drove into the Eldritch Storm. Look at this guy. He got the last hit on that Falcon. Well done, Venerable Dreadnought. You will be remembered. Fire Prism taken care of as well. Blue team getting back. Look at this. There's going to be 3 avatars on the field soon. Fire Dragon is doing some good work to the Terminators. Oh man, they're taking a lot of damage. Can they teleport away? Looks like they've survived the brunt of it. Fire Prism is getting shots in. 113 to 184. FURAX still has a Carnifex and is getting another one. And here's that Predator tank. Are they going to push through the mid maybe? Scouts, yeah, could be sneaky and try and go for that victory point. Autuck dropped in, but attacks are wise to it. These guys level 4 with the missile launcher. Autuck jumping on some termagants. How are you still alive, guys? That is a relatively new avatar, I think, from Kung Fu Panda. His VanguardVinci's and Kaiser's is healing up. That's going to be tough to deal with. 3 avatars coming at you. Mark targets on it. Melter gun doing huge amounts of damage to the avatar. And the Hive Tyrant's in there too. Carnifex needs to move in the opposite direction. And not stand where the Bright Lance can hit you. Just shift over a little bit and this will shot block it. Yeah, Avatar took a hell of a lot of damage there. Mark target really helps. 89 to 184. Blue team are running out of VPs though. Fritz needs to get something up here. Some Devastators, I say again. Recover with setup teams. What are you doing? Trying to take out the Fire Prism. Gonna go down, I think. Yep, goes down. Apologies for the coughing. My throat is not in the best of conditions. Level 2 Carnifex lives. There's a triple though for the red team. We have 2 Autucks up. One with a fusion gun, one going for the Executioner power melee blade. Doesn't have the energy to jump on rear armor. There's a GG from Fritz. 35 to 184. Looks like the Eldar team have this. Tyranids got level 2, eh? Didn't see any D-cannons. I guess I didn't need them. Nobody ever really stabilized super well on this west side. The Land Raider loss was a big deal. Was pushed up way too far. Those venerable dreadnoughts can go down easily, but should have kept the Land Raider around a lot longer. Obviously, there it is, the double cap at the end, and the level 5 Techmarine from Fritz. Level 6 Hive Tyrant. Level 5 Techmarine down here. Looks like he just got murdered by an avatar. Level 4 Warlock, a level 6 Warp Spider, and a level 5 Warp Spider down there trying to decap. Well, he got the decap. Wonder what shot him to death. Oh, these guys. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.